asked you to do a lot. Asked you to do a lot of exercises, and all of those things were just in hopes to, well, number one, find your own way of drawing, and then number two, to really get a great character that's original and not copied off of something. And then to make sure, of course, that you understand street art and the context. So your digital portfolio reflection. I'm asking you to post quite a few things, and I hope it was all worth it, and you are wonderful, and you've all sort of answered the call and done them all. So the link is here, the sample digital portfolio. So I just want to show you what I'm asking. So there's 4 exercises that I would like you to post that you've done, and your first one is your materials as models. So whether you've colored it or not, that's fine. That's just drawing from observation, where you've drawn your art materials that were in your art kit, and then you've used your imagination. You've drawn your materials from memory, and then you've created them into these characters and had a lot of fun with them. I've asked you to do both expressions and poses, so just pick a picture, post a picture of either or both or whatever, just because we're running out of space. And then something else I asked you to sort of put all that together, to just take art materials or any sort of everyday objects like fruit or anything like simple, and combine it with some poses and combine it with some expressions, just to have some fun and just sort of get the idea of how you can do this, how you can totally make your own street art characters. After all those practice exercises that you're going to post on here, the way that I've done it, then I ask you to make an idea board. One, just to get to look at perhaps every other street art characters that perhaps that you like. And again, they can be anything from really simple to complex, to maybe even having your resource materials, right? So I'm pretending if I was Jacob, maybe in part of my idea board might have images of different televisions or different types of eyes, or if this was going to be my character here, this ice cream, perhaps I would have images of ice cream and different facial expressions and different types of teeth, or just my resource materials to allow me to get to this point where I'm creating my character. So this character here, then I've posted. I can pretend that it's mine. You can either have it, we've done it, colored it on the computer, or that you color it all by hand, whatever you want to do. And so you're going to take a picture and you're going to post it here. And then lastly, I asked you to put that into some sort of street context by superimposing the image on top of something else, because again, that sort of just adds to the meaning of it. Now, so I have one picture here. If you found that you did a bunch of these and you like a bunch of them and you can't pick, I'm going to show you how to make a slideshow. You probably know how, but I'm going to show you just in case to refresh your memory. And then I have a bunch of questions here for you to answer. So some of these questions, it might seem that I'm asking a lot of questions, and I know that's probably like your least favorite part of our class, but all of this is instead, I'm not doing tests or anything. I'm not asking you to write essays. This is all like in place of all that stuff, okay? If you wanted to do a slideshow here instead, really quickly, let me show you how to do it. So for these 4 things here, I just picked the 4 placeholder here. For this section here, I just selected this placeholder here. So if you wanted to do a slideshow, you have it all set up, and then you actually pick image carousel, and then you have to pick your images. So let me just upload my images, and you have to use minimum 2 for it to work, obviously. So let me just pick a bunch. Do I have to do one at a time? Oh, I do. I have to do one at a time. Instead of boring you, I'll just pick 2. That one. I wonder if it lets me pick more than one. Oh my gosh, the boys are so... Oh, I can't pick more than one. Boys are really loud downstairs. You can probably hear them yelling at the video games. Okay. Anyway, so pick all your pictures. So how I picked more than one, I just hit the control button as I selected all the ones that I wanted. Okay, insert. Okay, so it's going to make my image carousel here. The carousel won't work unless it's in publish mode. Now, if I want to put that in here instead, if I highlight just this and make sure that the blue box is around that image only, not all of them, and then I can actually just remove it. And then I can take my image carousel and I just put it in that place that's there, and it will replace it. Will it make it any bigger? Oh, look at that. I can make it bigger. See? I'm like, whoa, my computer's lagging. Okay, great. So when I publish it, do I really want to publish it? Yes, I really, really want to publish it. So you don't have to do more than one. That's if you want to, if you know, you had fun doing this and you do want to do a whack load of them. Okay, so let me just show you how that looks. It's just kind of cool if you want to do a bunch of them. So now you can see my image carousel works. Okay, so again, you can just do one or you can do a bunch of them if you had fun doing that. Okie dokie. All right, so that's it for the unit, and it was quite a bit, but I hope it was worth it at the end to get some really great stuff. All righty, don't forget to hit publish so I can mark it.